Hey everyone, welcome on in. Happy Friday. We made it to the weekend. We're going to continue with our Retrieval Augmented Generation server. We built the component yesterday of where did we get yesterday? All right, so we finished deduplication yesterday. Let's see what we got here. What do we need to do left? Let's see, we got to do our chunking. We did our hash function. We did that. So we achieved those things the other day. And we're going to add them there. We need to do a few other things here. Let's see, we probably don't need to worry about that right now. That's something that we could do later. And then we built our own hash function, which is this. So let's put that into a green. So really what we got to do today is chunking, which is a pretty straightforward process that's going to slice strings into components and we'll have a window. So I think we could get started on that right now. So let's see, what is our window size? And we probably have like a const window size. And if the string that's being input into the database is smaller than the window size, then we're done. We're done looping over it. Hey, Sergio, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. We're continuing with our Retrieval Augmented Generation server. We're gonna do chunking today. This would be the one objective. If we could achieve this right here, I think we're on a good start. I think we are on a good place. So we'll do chunking. And then if we get done with that, then maybe we can jump over to Turbovec. Let me see really quick. Let me save this. Let me open up a main file and see if there's anything else. Okay. So we did the SQL, we did the schema. Wow, we achieved a lot of things. Look at this. This is great. Tuesdays and count. All right, so embedding. We haven't done that yet. We haven't done Turbovec. We haven't done LLM yet. SQLite handler module, we did that. Wow. We're getting a lot of stuff done. This is great. Okay. Didn't we have a README in here? What else? All right, so Docker web server. So we do have this as let me put a check mark here as well. So we did that. We did SQLite. We need to do vector embedding, vector store. We might have an ICE. We might. So these things are done. There we go. Okay, perfect. All right, so what should we do today? So we need to do chunking. I would say this is a quick and easy one, and then I'd love to add in vector, and so that will all be part of the database file. So we can close this off. So what should we say here? Const window, see, how about this? Window chunk size, window chunk size, something like this. And we'll say, what should this be? How many characters should this be? 10, 20, 50? Probably more than that, right? I'm thinking like 250. I think that's a good window chunk size. And this needs to be this could be, I32, sure, whatever. Doesn't really matter. Okay. So we want to implement the chunking. So let's do a new function. So it's maybe an async, I think it's just a regular function. Function chunk and self. And we need the text, which is going to be a str. And we could return a vector of strings. I think that's a good idea. We have that. Yeah, so we'll do this. We'll do this style right there. All right. And str. And we're going to return a vector of strings. All right. And then we just need to slice. We need to slice it up. Slice up the string. All right. I think that's a good plan. All right. So I just need to look up some syntax on how to do that. And I think we will be in a really good spot. Okay, let's make our way. So let's do this right here. Oh, we need to, so we'll return something temporarily. Vec explanation point. Hello. Hello, all right. And then to string, done, right there. Okay, so that should clear the error. Good, error cleared. Okay. Where do we go from here? I want to go over here, say Google Rust string slicing. Yeah, let's do a string slice. With it, so it's like dot, I think it's just like brackets and some dots, right? So let's see what this looks like. Let's look up some string slicing here. Here we go. Yeah, see? Bracket and dots right there. Make it real simple. Okay. So all we have to do is iterate over this using a range. Hey, how's it going there? Shubham, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. All right, we're making our way. Check this out. So we've got a string that doesn't need to be mutable. The S does not need to be mutable, I don't think, because we're just slicing the string. It's just a string slice. All right. Hello, how are you? I'm doing good, RCN. I'm doing good. Wait, hold on. Let me zoom in on this. Let me make sure I'm seeing your name correctly. Arsalan. All right, let me increase the tech. I'm getting old, you guys. I'm getting old. I can't see the screen. All right, I zoomed in. I see. I made it bigger. All right. Bro, you forgot me. No, I just couldn't read. Arsalan. I know. You've been here very, very many frequent times. So you were here a couple of days ago, and then a couple days before that as well. So yeah, and a couple days before that even. You've been here a lot. You've been here even since our GPT. Okay, so we want to do string slicing, and I want to use this, and we can do it like that, right? Hello. So let's see if we can do. So maybe can we do a vector of slices? Can we do a vector of? Yeah, bro. All right. Yeah, you have certainly. My Friday is almost finished. All right, mine's just getting started, which means that you're on your way to the weekend. You made it to the weekend. Or all right, depends on where your weekend starts, right? Maybe Friday is your weekend. I don't know. It really depends. Let's see here. So can we do a vec of string slices? Can we do that? What's a good way to do that? You know what I've been noticing here? They're adding some interesting here. All right. So let's see here. No. So I want to do ansters, yes. Oh wait, we can do that. So this is what I'm interested in doing right here. Split white space. Yes, this is exactly what I want to do. Number of words. Happy Friday, Beast Huntery, good to see ya. Welcome on in. Well, I am a student, so I don't have the weekends. Hey, there you go. All right, well, get ready. Will you ever have a weekend again? I don't know. Once you get into that level, I don't know. All right, so this is the kind of code that we want to deal with right here. This is our happy place. So we want to be in our happy place. So we're going to create a vec of and strings. And then the only thing is, though, if we do that, then we're going to have to deal with lifetimes. We're going to return an anster, and that's a problem, right? That's a problem. So what we really want to do is create a vec of strings, right? Although I would much prefer to do this. We could collect and push afterward. I think we should just iterate over it like this. All right. So here we're gonna do it a little differently than what is being represented there on the screen. So we'll probably do like maybe 100. So this words, window chunk size in words, number of words. Here we go. Let's make this a little bit better here. So this will be number of words per chunk. Which means that really if I have to put a code comment here to describe what this variable is for, I really should rename the variable. That's a much better idea. All right, let's do that. All right, so this would be number of words per chunk. All right, there we go. So now I don't need to annotate it anymore. Okay, perfect. All right. So in our chunking function, let's see, number of words per chunk. That's the variable that we need to deal with. Okay. So let's slice. Oh, so let's see, for word in text dot. What was it? How do we do this? Split white space. Split white space. There we go. So that's going to allow us to throw this over. So let me get our let mute current word equals 0. We'll just like do a simple I32 here. So that way we can increment this and see exactly where we're at. See where we're at, yo. Hey, thank you for saying hi over there. Good to see it, Prashant. 4th day of attending stream. Hey, all right. You have a streak. You have a streak going there. All right, good to hear it. Good to hear it. All right. Mahander, thank you for clicking the hi button. Good to have you here. All right. So we need to create ourselves a vector of strings. So can we say let mute vector Words. No, slices. Chunks. Here we go. Chunks. Is going to be a vector of strings. And it's going to be a new vec. I like to do it this way. There's another way you could do this, but this is the shorthand. I like to do it like that way. Okay. And then we need to go chunks.push. Chunks. Wait, hold on. Wait. I need to see how many words there are. How many words there are in the... Because we need to loop over this, right? So I suppose what we could do... Oh, we can mod this. We could do it a mod. So basically what I need to do is I need to create window of strings. So it looks like this. How are we going to do this? All right. So we've got a sentence. We've got a sentence here, right? Sentence. And then what I need to do is slice that sentence. So that way I get just the exact length of chunks that I'm looking for. So I need to go slice, push based on a slice. And then if there's anything left, then I need to go over it. So basically what I need is the length of the number of words. And then I need to see how many slices I can make. Right? I think that's basically what we need to do here. Let's see, number of words, number of slices. So I can iterate over this. So I could say current word plus equals 1 to increment this as we're going, and then I can push. But then I don't want to push directly because I want to iterate over a range. So let's see here. How do we say Google Rust? Oh, so I think I could do this for let's see, a window in. Let's see. And I can make a range here based on math. So let's see here. Let words equals this text split. We're going to say text split here. Let's see real quick. There we go. Text split. And then can I get the length? Let number of words equals. Is there a length? Text.len. Can I do that? Let's see here. Let me hide the rest of these things real quick. Hi, hey, Kyle, good to see you. Avi, sis, welcome on in. Good to see you as well. All right. Good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. You were thinking chunks bigger than slices. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Hey, Ollie, good to see you. Have a blessed day. Thank you, Austin Howard. Good to have you here. 2003. Good to have you guys here. Happy Friday. Hey, it's almost the 4th of July. It's America's 250th birthday, right? That's a special day. Oh, they're going to have all the fireworks, aren't they? They're going to fire those off, and I'm going to be like, no, stop. It's too loud. They're going to do it again this year. They did it last year, and it was ridiculous. All the way to like 3 in the morning, which is outside of city ordinance hours. They're like, no. You can go until like 10 o'clock or 11, I think it was. And then you can't do it anymore, but they just kept going. The whole neighborhood. All right. I bought, you know, those headphones that block out sound, the kind that they get at the airports for airplanes. You've seen the ones. You've seen them before. I bought those. Not gonna let me not fall asleep this time. Okay. So we've got our words. So I think this works. I don't know. What I'd like to do is print it out. Print ln explanation. In fact, you know what? We're going to do debug there. DBG exclamation point. Thank you for Foodude for letting us remember this. Number of words. Debug. Okay. Jokes of the day. Hey, obviously, all right. Waiting for the jokes. Let's do it. Let's do it. Jokes of the day. Okay. So, number of words. And then maybe we could do... I just want to see number of words. I want to make sure that's correct. Are you slicing the strings into chunks or slicing the chunks? So it's like the string. So we've got one string, which is the input data, right? So it's going to be a document. Could be a big document, like a PDF file or something. I don't know, right? PDF file. And we are going to slice that into chunks. And we're going to store those chunks directly. That's what we're going to do. That's exactly what we're going to do here. So I want to run this over chunks. Let's see. So that way we can store them in the database. You brought these DJI Clips mics for $240, but I can have like a professional interview quality audio. Hey, all right. The Lav mics, the Lav, is that what those called? Lav mics? You fix one bug and created two. That's called recursion. Hey. Obvious sis, there we go. Got the jokes coming in. Got the jokes. Let's do another one. Yeah, all right. Professional. That's so good. Hey, Kyle, that's great because that's kind of what your business is doing, right? So you need to have the demonstrations. You gotta have the demonstrations in there. All right, let's run this chunk here. Let's do a chunk. I want to run the chunk. Now, do we have a new chunk check duplicate? Insert. We've got an insert here. So this, I'm going to you know what? This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this. We're just gonna do this really quick. We're gonna run that. Let's see if this works. Can we do that? Or is it gonna be a problem? Okay. Let's see, all right, self dot. Does that work? Okay, good. Excellent. It's so good. I like that. All right, perfect. Okay, I didn't know a string could be as big as a whole document. Thanks for the explaining. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely, Sergio. Happy to help. All right, so we've got our chunking. Now we should be able to run this and see what the output looks like. Okay, so let's do a run here, while true. Let's do the one. All right, here we go. Rank, invalid column, type integer at index 0, name hash. Oh, okay, well that seems like a problem. Hey, how's it going there, Noel? Good to see you, welcome on in, happy Friday. Use Rust for performance. The compiler uses me for entertainment. That is correct. that is absolutely correct. That happens to me all the time, as you can see. We're kind of running through that deal right now. All right, invalid column. Hold on 1 second. Let me see what this says here. What's going on? Let me clear this out real quick. Reload, run, and we'll do one test here. All right, one test. All right, looks good. Starting server, rank 61. Okay, got the doc. Good. Second time, invalid column integer at index 0. So this is a problem right here. All right, we need to figure out how to deal with this. Oh, all right, so we got a little sidetracked here. The good news is it looks like our chunking function didn't cause it. This is something else. Invalid column type integer at index 0. Unwrap. Database 96. 96. Oh, that happens to be exactly where we were on the screen. All right, okay. Duplicate, await unwrap. Error value, invalid column type integer at. Okay, so basically what happened was it's returning nothing. It's not returning anything. So is it doing that? So, right, this should be option. This should be fine. That should be fine. So how is that working here? How do we want to deal with this? Let me see here. All right, so if this is a problem, so what we need to do is, what we could do better, I think what we could do instead is fixing bool. Hold on. But it's a bool. We're returning a bool for that, right? Let me see, where is this at? Here, check duplicate. Yeah, it's a result boolean, right? So it should be a bool one way or another. Oh wait, it might not be though. Oh, okay. So why does it say, what's the actual error? Invalid column type integer at index 0. But is it here? Is this where the problem's happening? I don't know. Obviously, we should do a Q&A at the end of the session for 10 minutes, and you should post it for growth. Okay, yeah, let's do it. All right, so let's see here. There's also started pulling members live only. Oh, interesting. Okay, let me zoom out on that just a smidge. Okay. All right, so pull at end of stream for 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see. Wait. Did I say that right? Hold on. Let me end that real quick. Tokyo. Yeah, Tokyo. Let's go, Tokyo. Here we go. 1 second. Let me retype that. Start. So what did you call that, Obvious? You're our mentor. All right. So See, a Q&A. I got to retype that. All right. Start a poll. All right. So we should do Q&A at end of stream for 10 minutes. Question mark. All right. We're going to start a poll. Probably the answer is yes. I already know what you're going to answer. Hey, Venom, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. All right. So, where do we want to go here? So we got our chunking. That's fine. Don't need to worry about that. This is the part that's failing right now. What we need to do is match on this. We got to match. So I don't want to consume this. I just want to say match on the await. And let's get our next song going, you guys. Perfect. Okay, now we're in battle mode. All right. Await on okay underscore. We don't do anything. And then if it's an error, then we do a return. There we go. Comma. Here we go. Okay. So this is what we want to do here. All right. Done. Okay. Better? Is it better? Hey, how's it going there, Mohammed? Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. We're continuing our Retrieval Augmented Generation, you guys. The server. We're writing it in Rust. We're making it real good. All right. Excellent. I'm going to increase the volume of our bacon. Let's do that real quick. Let's increase the volume by 10%. All right. There we go. Bacon increase 10%. All right, wow, your coding prowess shows how much effort and practice you put in. I know, Jeremy, over the years, it's been so much over the years. All right, let's see if this works without causing errors now. No more panicking, yeah? No more panic, all right, good. And duplicate preventing, hey, look at that. All right, that's what you want to see. No more panics right there. We fixed it, you guys. It just took a little bit of effort. Just a smidgen of effort, duplicate. And duplicate detected. Preventing insert. All right, that makes me really happy. All right, this is great. Okay. So, duplicate detected. Hey. Check it out. Okay, so let's do our chunk now. Let's do our chunking. Let's do our chunking here. Self chunk text. Let's try this. Let underscore equals. Okay. Now I want to see if we get some outputs on that. So we can just we don't need to do anything there. Return, okay, result usize, good, okay, 0. Perfect, okay. Let's go. Hash function working fine as well, Jeremy, yeah, you know it. Wow, Jeremy, you've been paying attention. You've been paying attention. Yeah, we wrote our hash function yesterday, you guys, from scratch. It's our very own. We did our very own hash function right here. Right there, you guys. Look at that. You see it right there on screen. Hey, quick fix. How's it going? Tomorrow we got Minecraft, right? Tomorrow, one day away. Contrast is always great in writing music content. Break up the stream into segments as definitely a winner. Hey, good to hear it. Eminem, good to see you. How many lakes will it drain? Oh, hey, Eminem, I know what you're saying. The data centers are taking all the water. We got to be careful. Hey, don't worry. They reuse the water. They reuse it. It's reused water. However, if you're a farmer and you're a rancher, you throw away the water. The water's gone, and it's 100,000 times more pollutive and wasteful on resources if you eat meat. So if you like eating meat, then you don't have to worry about data centers because it's like not even a thing. It's not even a thing. Haha! Hey! People are so stupid. I know, right? Lines for Limbs. Hey, never good to see ya. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Left shift. Wow, bitwise operators using hash. Yep, there we go. You know it right there. Right there, you guys. You know it. Good to have you guys here. I know. How can I design a lock-free retrieval cache? Oh, yes. All right, so you can do that really easy using MPSC. I have done this before live on stream. A lock-free concurrent, multi-processed, multi-threaded, lock-free. You can do it. There's a real thing. It's called message passing. It's called message passing. Hey, Toop 101, good to see you. Happy Friday. Hi, y'all. Good to have you here. Make a video on this subject. Lions for Lambs. Oh, hey, very nice. All right, so you should do that. You should absolutely do that. Hey, Tom, how's it going? 2579. You started to code. What am I? All right, good to hear it. Good to hear it. Obvious. Yeah, so what you want to do is you want to use MPSC. So Google this. Google Tokyo. And you don't have to do Tokyo. It's got a native built-in MPSC. Multi-producer single consumer. This is what you want. This is the starting place right here. Tokyo MPSC for async. Or you could just do regular, right? Rust, multi-producer single consumer. Right here. You can use the standard one. Right here. This is what I recommend. You could do this. Spawn thread, move, and you can send messages back and forth. And it allows you to have a much good. It's so good. Bet you do. It runs in the family M&M. All right, you guys. All right, so live stream Mineral on YouTube too. Oh, okay, yeah, we probably will. I probably will. We'll see what it's like. We probably won't post a video afterward of it, but we will live stream it anyway. Python Async IO is good as well. Germany, I love Python Async IO. It's one of my favorites. Hey, Kraken, how's it going there? I've been researching spectral embedded sparse geometric for months now. I ran 900 tests. I can't describe the pain of still not finding what I'm looking for. I have no one to share this with. Hey, Kraken, you found the right, you could share it here. Tell us about it. Send us a link on Discord. Show us. Think of coding a virtual machine in C because C is really fun. I love C too. Veneva isn't it great? Also portable and easy and add stuff. Literally anything. All right. I know, it's so good. Didn't hear you properly. Can you re-say? Quick fix? Quick fix is the answer is yes. We will live stream on YouTube as well. The answer is yes. All right. Let's do it. Okay, so where are we? Where do we leave off here? We are in a very happy place right now, and I want to continue it. Okay, so we fixed this. So this looks good. And instead of doing this, I think there's a way, if none, we can do like an if none. Instead of matching here, I think we can match it, because this is waste, right? This is wasted right here, but we have to match it because we need to be exhaustive. However, if we use a different combinator, we can do a better job here instead of wasting this many lines, right? There's a lot of indentation. Let's clean this up right here, you guys. Let's make this better. I think we need to make this better right here. We will make that better. Personal research for now. Embedded space and compressed for retrieval. It also caters or creates anything else. Well, Kraken, McCrack, I think when you're ready, you have to tell us about it. Hey, freedom forever! Download more RAM. Remember when you could download more RAM? You could do that right now, right? Google, download more RAM. All right, let's do it right here. Click the button, download more RAM right now. All right, we clicked it. Select how much RAM we want. I need 32 gigs of RAM. There we go, download. All right, there we go. We're doing it. We're downloading the RAM. Hey, we did it. RAM installed successfully. Are you a Rust engineer? I sure am, Cyber. Thank you for asking. I've been doing this for a while. Many decades now, you guys. Thank you for asking. CTO co-founder here at PubNub, a globally distributed communications platform running on Amazon AWS. We're running Kubernetes, EKS, for our proprietary message bus. We raised a lot of money. We're at Series E. Over 1 billion devices already on our network, right? I got our phones here. And I've got more than 68 patents now. I do. I've got more. I got to post them. Sergio, no way. I know, right? It's crazy. Don't feel like you're downloading more RAM. I don't want a virus. I know, right? Just don't make sure you don't actually install any binaries. You can be careful with that. All right, let's fix our combinator here, you guys. This is busted, right? This is a waste, right? Wasteful. So what we should do is simplify this. There's a way to do this. So there's like an if-let. No, you don't even need to do the if-let. I forgot how to do this. Let's ask the Gemini real quick. All right, so let's do this real quick. All right, let's figure this out. Gemini, I know it's possible. All right, so let's see. Different. I want to. This is wasteful. Better way. Fewer lines. Simple combinator. Something like that. That's what we want to do. Did you learn Rust via official Rust book? I did. I also did Rust by example. Here you go. Over the years, this is a good one. I like Rust by example. I love learning code by example. That's one of my favorite approaches. It's really good. Okay, here we go. If await is error. That's it. Okay. So this is it. Self dot check duplicate. All right. Text dot await dot is error. Right? Then, I get to throw an if statement around that. Then we just say return okay. Like this. Clean and easy. It's so good, you guys. It's so good. All the keystrokes here. There we go. And then we can delete this. Look, before and after. Here, look at this. Before and after, right? Let's indent that really quick. So just to let you guys know, this is how much better it is. It's so much better. I like it. Let's see. All right, so maximum spanning. Kraken tried peeling dimensional pockets. Hey, if let, okay, item, hey, icy box. All right, I like your approach. Else bail. I like that. I missed it. I missed your chat. I should have saw that earlier. I mean, basically all we need to do is check if there's an error or not. Basically, it's going to say, is there a duplicate? No problem. Icy box. Oh, wait, your name is ICS Boyax. Okay, Boyax. Okay, ICS. I'm gonna call you ICS. Okay, so yeah, so this is the line before. This is after. I mean, look at the difference. Isn't it much better? It's so much better. C++, nice. We don't need the else lines for lambs. The good news is we don't need it. I don't think so, at least. I don't think so, because we're not matching, and a match is an exhaust, right? For this, we only need to check if there's an error. So let me see if this works. All right, is it gonna work? Here we go. Oh, it doesn't like that. Wait, did I type this wrong? Is it called is-er? It's called is-er, not or error. All right, so it's called is-er. There we go. Hey, before and after, so much better. It's so good. That's it. You can't reset. You can't, no. For friends. Oh, ICS is okay for friends. All right, sounds good. Thank you. Good to have you here. All right, so where do we want to go next? What's the thing? Hey, Steven, how's it going there, Mohammed? You're making a WhatsApp clone for cyberbullying. What do you think, Steven? I think you should use PubNub. You should use PubNub. Do it. It's free. It's free. You should do it. It's free. Make sure you use PubNub. That's all I've got to say. It's free. Let's see. Hey, Steven. All right, Mohammed, what do you got over there? Starting from zero today, and wanted to become a great software engineer. What would you learn and build and practice over the next 12 months? All right. I would start with Python first. It depends if you're really starting from zero. I would start with Python. So python.org, go to python.org, look at the beginner's guide, and then really walk through this, right? The beginner's tutorial right here, click into it. I believe, is that gonna work? Yeah, okay. And then just follow the guide. Just follow it. Just walk through. You don't have to read that much. I don't recommend reading this much. I recommend just jumping straight down to the code, right? So you can click the Hello World button right there, and it prints out Hello World, right? You could also say, Hello Mohammed, like that, and then press the play button, and then it will print out Hello Mohammed. Start there. I recommend this. And you don't even need 12 months. You can do this in easily a month or less. You sure can. You'll do PubNub. I don't want to reach my limit. Any limits? Don't worry. We'll work that out. I promise. All right. Else bail is a t-shirt. Items for lambs? You could do that too. Yeah, so, all right, you guys. Retrieval Augmented Generation. Harry, good to see ya. Hey, I love your comments. I see your comments after streams. I see the comments that you make, Harry. Thank you, Harry. Appreciate you. Good to have you here. All right, so we've got our search here. We got this cleaned up. We reduced our combinator into something a lot easier to deal with right here. Much better. Now we need to get our chunks. We need to define this. So we're going to insert. We're going to keep the insert, but we're going to do our chunking here, I believe, right? Or no, we need. This is just for debugging. All right. To do remove. We are debugging. You're debugging right there. Okay. So we don't need that anymore. We already downloaded our RAM. We've got more RAM than we need now. All right, let's see here. Test. Test that. Okay. Looks good. Okay, looking good. Here we go. What is this? That can't, no, that's the rank. Okay. I don't want the rank. I want the chunk. I want the chunk. Here, I want this. Oh, it's only gonna do it once. Okay, that's right. Here, because we're debugging, I've got an idea. So because we're debugging, we want to do this every time. Here we go. Much better. Much better. Okay. Close that. Run once. Okay. Number of words. This is what I'm looking for right here. Number of words. 37, 76, and 50. So in order to check the chunking, is that actually the number of words? That seems like a lot of words, and I'm pretty sure I did not do that many words. I'm pretty sure. Split white space. That just cannot be the case because the test data is not that big, right? Look at this. Rust is a great programming language. Look, that's like 10 words. You need more RAM. Hey, how's it going there? Rival, Sebastian, did I get late again? You are here on time. We've only been streaming for about 36 minutes, so you're good. You are good. Good to have you here. Okay, let's keep going, you guys. See, look, there's no way that's the number of words. Maybe the number of characters, sure, but not the number of words. I want to split on the space characters, right? Split white space. I want... This right here is weird. So this part isn't doing what I want it to do. All right, let's go to Gemini really quick to say, hey, hold on. Let's see, Rust. Let's do, you know what? We could just Google this, Rust. There we go. Split white space, right here. An iterator over non-white space substrings of a string separated by an amount of white space. Let's think that through really quick. Is this, it sounds like what I want, right? Steven, you're returning test len, which is bytes. Oh. Yes, this right here. Yeah. Oh, you're right. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Neva. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah, this is what we need to do. That. Okay. And words doesn't have a length. Okay. Thank you, Neva. You answered my question. I'm like, why isn't it working? Oh, it kind of is. It is working. Okay. So, all right. That fixes it. Neva, thank you. Thank you. All right. We're good. You've solved it for me, Neva. I appreciate you. Do you remember that I said first on one of your live streams? I sure do. You did it. You did it. Quick fix. We could be of the same country. Kraken. Which, oh, wait. Let's see here. All right. So, seems tight for memory. Never mind. We're good. We got our memory. We downloaded it, right? See? We got an extra 32 gigs just now. Right here, extra 32 gigs. Okay, so let's keep going, you guys. All right, so this is, I need to figure out how to grab this. So this is an iterator right here. Did you practice an ICPC ever? What is that? I don't know what that is. I only ever need 8 gigs of DDR4. That's pretty good. That's more than enough. I always need a lot more than that. I'm using a lot more right now. Where am I at? Let's see here. Check. You want to see? Here, watch this. H-top. How much? We are using 73 gigabytes of RAM right now, which is way more. But a lot of that is cache, but not that much. I know. I need to clear some of that up. Okay. So, let's see. Let's return. Let's see here. Okay. So, I want to figure out how to deal with this. All right. So, if this is an iterator over the number of words, I need to, I suppose, how do I want to do this? Let's think this through, you guys. We're going to think this through really quick. You're a Terminator for bugs. They fear me at night, Neva. All right. You figured it out. Hosting personal Minecraft server for development. Yes. Good way. Pubno is the best decision from a user experience perspective. I've made my app. Hey, that's so great to hear, Kyle. Thank you for saying. That's really good feedback. Side note, debug is consuming a value. You use a value directly. Oh, right. Okay. Yes, ICS. Thank you for mentioning. This is, yeah, we will be eliminating this. We'll be eliminating this. .map one sum. Hold on, let's type this. All right, so .map. To get the number of words. Oh, yeah, never. Okay. All right. Words.map. underscore because we don't need to worry about the word. And we say the underscore. Well, we 1. Got it. Some. Hey, look at that right there. Good. Okay, number of words. Type must be known. Don't worry. I-32. How about that? All right. Neva, thank you. That probably does what we needed it to do exactly, perfectly. All right. You're doing all the coding for me. This is great. Look at that right there. That's a nice, quick, little, easy win. Okay. Easy. Quick and easy. Number of words. All right. Let's actually see what the number of words are. Okay. Let's run this. Now we should get an accurate number. There we go. Right there. Look at this. 6, 14, and 11. That is the correct answer. Now we're on the right track. Neva, thank you. Okay. You probably want U size so you can carry overflow. All right. U size. Good. All right. I like that better. I like U. Let's do U size here too. U size everywhere. All the U sizes. / I-32. Can we do a U size? 1 second. Didn't like that. Okay, we will undo that because that's running into a database there. Do U size here. And then I'm going to say 5. We're going to chunk it by 5 just to make sure that it works. We want to make sure that it works. We want to make sure our algorithm works there. Okay. Perfect, perfect. U size 128. I know, right? 128 bits. That's huge. That is massive. DBG. All right, here. Okay. So let's see here. How do we want to deal with this? Now that we've got all of our data, we know how many words there are, and we know how big our chunk is going to be, right? So we know the chunks and the words. So I need to do some division, number of words, and chunk. So let's see here. Let chunks. Let me see here. Chunk. NU chunks equals total number of chunks. We're going to have number of chunks per word. That's the denominator. And then we're going to have number of words divided by. We do that. And then those are int divisions, right? U size. Okay. So that should give us how many chunks we need to do. We can scale up our RAM and GPUs. Hey, Jeremy, we can always do that. We always need more. With you all. Oh no, Prashant. Oh no. Hopefully, maybe someday you can though. Check your message. Quick fix. What'd you say? Fun fact, I actually used PubNub once for my game to share its positions with players. Oh, you've done it before. Nice. Okay, they're 5 vibe coded, and the secrets were in the client side code. Whoa, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Hey, you got to start somewhere. Quick fix. That's great. Very nice. How do I start content creation? You just start recording videos. That's what I did. So what I did was you go to YouTube and you look at the Stephen Blum YouTube. Here we go. And you click on the videos, and then you see, like, I just started recording. There's a lot here. But really, the answer is I just started recording videos like crazy. Like a bunch of them. Look, see, this is the early days. Here are the early days of the videos, right? There you go. There's a lot. There's quite a few videos, you guys. All right. So yeah, you just start recording videos. That's it. And then you post them, and then nobody comes, which is fine. That's fine. And then you just keep going. And then you get better and better. Download more RAM. There we go. All right. Hey, Steven, how old are you when you started programming? I was 11. So Quick Fix was there a year ahead of me. I was 11, but it was a long time ago. Hey, the dance battle. Hey, live react. Oh yeah. There's some music on there that definitely is not monetizable. I had to let that one go because it was the Chainsmokers, which is a band. Okay, so now we've got the number of size. I know that feeling. Nobody interact with the stream. I know ICS. You know what? That's how it works sometimes. But you know what we could do is it makes it a lot easier just to talk with the code, and then you don't get distracted by the code. No distractions. Minecraft music? Okay. Here, we'll do that for a little while. Okay, now we got a little bit of Minecraft music. Okay. All right. Okay, where are we here? The considerations required here would confuse Claude code. Sometimes it could. I think sometimes, yeah. It's getting a lot better though. Can't wait for tomorrow. Nice, yeah. We're playing Minecraft. We're playing some Minecraft tomorrow. Through your video about your Vim color. Oh yeah, any chance you'll post an updated version? Maybe, yeah. So something that I want to do when I get more time on my hands, which might be a little while from now because I'm currently doing a lot of things at my company because I'm very busy at it. Right now, there's a lot of things that I got to take care of. So maybe later though. Maybe later. I don't want to give anything away, but at some point, maybe I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it would be. Okay. So let's figure out how to do this. So now we have the number of chunks. You have a little surprise. All right, quick fix. All right, Minecraft, I figured. All right, I'm looking forward to it. Number of words. What is PubNub? Oh, so thank you for asking. If you're familiar with Ticketmaster, Swiggy, TalkShop Live, Gcash, DAZN, these are companies that have multi-user built-in app experiences. So they've got in-app user communication. When you see live sporting updates in the app, or you have multiplayer gaming, you play a game with other players, right? You play a game, or you've talked to a doctor, like through telemedicine, or you see live auction and bidding, right? Or you see the fintech, you see like stock prices go up and down, like the live feed. You also have live chat and delivery when you order food to come to your house. We do all that. That's everything that we do. And we've got over 1 billion devices on our network today that do that. Swiggy is in US. I don't know if they're in the US. I think they're India. Let's go Norway. Hey, Joshua Nutt, good to see ya. Welcome on in. So there's your little quick answer on PubNub. What we do is communication. Joshua Nutt, thanks for saying hi. All right. So what we need to do now is okay. What we need to do now, doing it for IT for your school. Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, exactly. India. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So just ordered from Swiggy. You used PubNub. Hey, you used my technology just now. If that's the case. All right. That's great to hear. That makes me happy. Thank you. Okay. So let's see here. I want now. All right. Now we have number of chunks. Now we know how many chunks there are going to be. And then we need to create slices. So we need to create a range. So for chunk in, see, how we do this? 0 ... chunks, right? So can we do that? Is that something we can do? Print ln exclamation point, and we'll say chunk. Wait, let's do the debug. dbg. I always forget to do dbg. Chunk. Can we do that? Expected integer found in vector string. Oh, wait, I already renamed this. Okay. So I need to create a different name here. Number of chunks. There we go. Better. Okay. Now I should see a much better. So chunk, comma. Let's see here. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay. Okay. Let's see if we can reload this now. Here we go. Number of words, 11. Number of chunks, here we go. Chunk is oh, what? Hold on. Wait. What? Wait. Hold on. This is weird. Is this the right way to do a range, a for in range? This is right? Hold on. Let's see, Google Rust for range. Let's see this real quick. See, yeah, is this right? This is a for loop with range. Oh, I put it in a. That's why. We don't need to do that. There we go. It's a lot cleaner than I thought it was. All right, here we go. Let's close this, rerun, and run our test. Much better. Yes, Perfect. Okay. So now we can return and push a slice in our word slices here, chunks. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So here we go. Debug chunk. We don't need this. We don't actually need the value. Here we go. So I want to say chunks. Here we go. Dot push. And then I need to say text slice. We want to slice this up. The current chunk and the position and total number of words. Okay. There's the current chunk times the number of words per chunk. Although if we do this is wrong. We can't do this. We need to do words, right? We got to do words. Here we go. Words. And then we need to, okay, so I need to say, how do we do this? Okay. So we can't just push it here. Let's go let sentence equals, it's going to be a string, words. Here we go. To number chunks, dot, number of words per chunk. Is that it right there? See here. Sentence. There we go. Okay. Dot collect. Yeah. Oh, we could just do it again. So we've got our words here. You'll get it back. Yeah, I need to merge it. So you should explore split on string. So I got split on white space. Yep. Right there, and you'll get a vec, and then we need to collect it and have that vector in one line. So right. So we've got our words, and I guess we could just split it again because this gets consumed. Maybe does that get consumed? So we have to do this again. So we could. So you're saying something like this: words text split dot collect, like that. Yep, collect, and this would be a string. Words is not a vector; it's an iter. So we have to right. So let's see, words. I suppose. Well, because we've already got the split here. Can we reuse that? Is it possible to reuse this? I know we've consumed it here, basically, right? But we've only kind of consumed it. We didn't really. We just kind of looked at it. We didn't fully consume it. We took a look at it. Okay. So, string sentence dot collect. Here we go. Let's go read here. Number of words. Slice it. It's words is an iter though. You got a competition from Ably. Oh yeah, that's right. I do. You can iterate. Yeah, you can iterate. ICS. Yes, I actually kind of want to do that. What you're describing, I want to do. So I just need to think through this really quick. So this is really basic stuff. Machine learning ecosystem. Yeah, there we go. Upgrade from PubNub. Real-time scale. Well, they lie though. I know they're lying. They lie. Quick fix. They are very good at lying. They have a bunch of false information. They do. Ooh, it could do enumerate. You can do a 4-index item in .enumerate. We could do that too. I like that approach. It's the top result when I search. Well, yeah, because they're advertising. That's their advertising, right? I think they're doing some ads. They're doing some ad spend on the Google. So it comes up as an advertisement. And also, let's see here. Okay. So we get number of words. We get our number of chunks. And then basically I need to collect right here. All right. So this is the most basic stuff. It's so basic. If you guys definitely let me know. All right, so 4-index item in enumerate is what you're saying there. Index the item in, what is ERR? ERR. trying to figure out what specifically you've got here. So I've got my text and I've got my words. Number of words, number of chunks. So I can loop over this, and I need to collect the number of strings here. It's from the top result when I search. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. They are trying to compete is what they're trying to do. They are trying to compete with us. All right. Where do we want to go from here? So let's see here. Let's at least get back to this. Okay. Now, let's see here. Words, collect, white space. Oh, this is the text though. So we split on this. Can I slice it? But that's an iterator. How do we deal with this? I want to split the words, and then this can be a vec of strings, right? Vec of strings. Can we do that instead? What if we just did that? What if we did this? Vec of strings. And then we do dot collect. Can we do this? Let's see here. Okay. A vec of strings is not an iterator. Right. La la la. So that way we can slice the words rather than the letters. How's it going there? Amar. Hey, Amar, I'm new here. Is this JavaScript? This is .iter. You want to see .iter here? Like that. Okay. This is Rust. Amar, this is Rust. Okay. Okay, here we go. Let's see here. Where's that number? Hold on. Let me just like hide some stuff here real quick. La la la. Okay. Okay. So, I would like to... you meant of it a vec, you can also just do .lang, which is nicer. Oh, right! If it's a vec now, you can just do .lang. Okay. I like that approach. Alright. So, let's see here. Number of words. Where is that at? Where is this saying? Debug. Oh, right. Okay. Okay. Collect. Value of string cannot be built for and string. So we have to return. So we have to do a dot map s w dot to string. All right. We do that. There we go. Hey, all right. Making progress. Little smidgens at a time. Okay. And then we can do a dot length now. Okay. So number of words. usize.len. I'm going to save this because I really like this line. This line makes me happy here. I like this line. Working on PubNub integration. Nice! Quick fix! Good to hear. All right. Please, is this some of the Rust challenge, or are you just writing code? Hey, Kelvin. Kelvin Yabo. We are doing Rust. We're building a RAG server. This is not a challenge. We're just building a Rust server here, right? So we built a web server, we built our database, and now we're doing some chunking. We did our own hashing the other day, and now we're collecting all the words. Just AI is going to do that, and I'll review it later. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to do it. I like it. I like it. You're doing it the right way. Okay. All right. Let's see here. So number of words. We got all of our words now. So we also have the number of chunks we got. We can do this. Save. Yep. Then we can bring back our for loop. Okay. And then we've got our chunks.push. And we need to push in our words. And we need to slice our words, right? Let sentence equals. Thank you for the hearts reaction. You guys appreciate it. Use it for AI bug bounty, and we'll review the code and fix things again. That's the loop. That's the loop. Kelvin, absolutely. Absolutely happy to help. Okay, so sentence is going to be words, and we want this. We already did this part here, right? So we got our sentence words. Here, paste this in. All right. Okay. And I want, if I'm not mistaken, Axum has extractors like JSON query and path. It allows you to deserialize request data into Rust structures. Yeah, it does. We've used a little bit of that. We have actually done that. Check this out. I really like that. So here you go. Right here. Right there. We're using it right there. Easy, clean, no problems. It's very satisfying right there. The thing about English language is a mix of German, French, Latin. The German is very simple, and the Latin is where we get the shuns and more advanced words. Is it really? I never really even thought about that. I never thought about it. It's not something I usually think about. Okay, so let the sentence equals going to be the words. How do we do this? And a sentence is going to be a string. String, here we go. And then we say dot iter. And then we go dot collect, I think, right? Can we do that? Is that something we could do? Is that something we can do? Or do we have to return a space character? Basically, I want to do a join. I want to do a join on this, is what I want to do. So I want to do a string join. What we need to do is a string join. So let's see here. Let's hide this for a second. There we go. Hide the code. Green again. Okay. Google Rust join vec strings. How do we do that? How do we do a join vec? So you got a vec. Join. Whoa, there's an easy option right there. I'm trying to do it the weird way. Look at that. It is a join. It's straight up called join. I love that. You have to understand it. Mixing them correctly is powerful. It sure is. It's real powerful. All right, so we've got our words. So I believe we can split the words, right? Split.join space right there. All right. Sentence is going to equal a string. Here we go. Whoop. Indent that. Close that. All right, so is that good? Look at that. Look at that right there. It seems like it worked. I assume it worked. All right, let's try this. DBG sentence. All right. A little real clean and easy. We're trying to do things the difficult way. Don't worry, we're getting it good now. Hey, Soki, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. All right, let's see here real quick. Didn't like that. All right, so I would love to debug this really quick. Here we go. Let's put an exclamation point there. Yo, Steven, got my machine learning internship. Congratulations, they said. They were very convinced. Hey, all right. You set their expectations now. You got to make sure that you do it. You got to make them good. You need mobile push notifications through the app. And I'm broke. Hey, good news, quick fix. Mobile push notifications are included in PubNub. Check my other message. Absolutely. You have a real code base? Nice. Can I help with live stream tomorrow and place where you can start? Quick fix. Absolutely. Let me know what you're thinking. Let me know. Let me know what you think. Okay. Let's try it. Let's try it, you guys. Let's try this. Are we good to go now? Are we good? I think we're good. Run. Oop, not that. Test. Okay. Sentence is empty. Uh-oh, we got an empty sentence here. All right. All right, so we got one sentence here. Rust is a great programming. What is this? Outside world is scary. And empty sentence, I really like it when. Empty sentence. Okay, so we got a little bit of math challenges here. A smidgen of math challenge. We need to figure out how to do our... That's Scarlet Fire. Yeah, you know it. Whoa. Emu, you know it. Yep, Scarlet Fire. You guys know your songs. Check this out. You guys know. Right there. Scarlet Fire. You guys know what's going on. All right. Okay. Hey, Bonzupi, good to see ya. Welcome on and happy Friday. We made it to the weekend, Bonzupi. And we're going to have fireworks all over the place. Okay. So we need to fix our math here. Our math is incorrect. The math doesn't math. This part's broken. Number of words per chunk. Yeah, I think this should be right. So this should be 5. Oh, I know. Chunk plus 1 times. Here we go. All right. Let's make this so it's easier to see. Yeah? A smidge easier to read? Okay. That's a smidge easier. Let's pull this up here. There we go. Hey, you guys. Thank you for the hearts. Appreciate it. Thank you for the reactions. That helps the stream a lot when you guys do that, so thank you. Okay, now we should have correct chunking. Does that look better? Hey, there we go. That's what I like to see. Right there. I really like it when people say good things about... wait, is that all of it was? Hold on. Thank you for the party poppers, you guys. Let's go to our test here. Split window, go to our tests and see. I really like it when people say good things about Rust. Okay. So we need about Rust. So there's like, it should be 3 chunks. It's missing 1. It's missing 1 of the chunks. Missing 1 of the chunks. OpenAI expect to lose about 60 billion until 2028. Well, Soki, that's a lot of billions. A model that understands the difference between Saxon English and French Latin, and when they apply them would improve to make the AI models better, is what you're saying? That's what's going to make them better? I actually have no idea. I've never thought about it. I couldn't give you an answer one way or the other. We are off by 1, you guys. So is this... we go equals? Can we do that? Like that? Inclusive? Okay, let's try it out. Here we go. Try again. And test. People say good things about Rust. Did I get that correct? Hold on. This is weird. This is really weird. All right. Rust is a great programming language. The outside world is scary. Hold on. Wait. Let's look at our tests again here. Test. All right. Outside world is here. Set wrap so I can see this easier. Okay. Scary eye likes staying indoors and with lots of blankets. Okay. So that's what we should see. We should see that. The outside world is scary and I like staying indoors with. Okay, so it's almost right. With, I really like it when people. So it's still wrong. It's still wrong. It's like we're missing part of the data. Okay. So that does better. So 0, 2, and then chunk. Do we want to say +1 here? +1? Is that going to work or is that going to crash? Is that going to cause a panic? I don't know. Let's find out. Go. Close this out. Run again. Okay, load. No panics. Okay, people say, so it's got the right end tail there. Hold on, let's take a look here. Rust is a great programming language. The outside world is scary. And then it says I again. I like staying indoors with. So it's missing, it's not complete. Big shout out to Loons404 for setting up the server. Yeah, Loons, thank you. Thank you for setting up. So on Saturday, tomorrow, we will be doing our normal regular coding stream. And then in the a little bit after that, we will be playing Minecraft for a while. We'll be playing Minecraft, you guys, for the first time ever. Kyle, you've been recommending it, and we're finally making it. We're finally doing it. So 1. Do we need to say -1? So words. Let's redo this. Here we go. Let's take a look. Yeah. Smidgen looking. Okay. Here we go. Rust is a great programming language. And it got rid of the period. I don't know if I care about that or not. Let's build a CPU in Minecraft? I don't know, with Redstone? You want to do a bunch of Redstone projects? I don't know. That seems like maybe we could do like a little bit, right? Maybe a little bit of Redstone. Cool idea. It's done. Make your YouTube bot that reacts to YouTube automatically. Quick fix. I was thinking about that. I'm like, okay, if I start live streaming, this is like a year ago. If I start live streaming and nobody's here, how do I start create some like fake questions or something that I could talk to? And I was thinking like, oh, maybe I'll build a bot to do that for me, right? Do a bot and just pretend it's a real person. I was thinking about that. I didn't do it. I just didn't end up doing it because I always had something to talk about with the code on the screen. Always something to talk about with the code on the screen. Okay. So our math is broken here. It's just off by 1. It's up. Oh, hey, Tom. Thank you for the sparkles. I missed it. Hey, Tom. Thank you. That was very nice. My gratitude's to you. Very nice. Sparkles, Tom, thank you. This one guy from your country is like a math genius, and he has a clip of him saying he built a nuclear plant in Minecraft during summer break with a computer. That's a bit insane. Okay. You like controlling computers in game? It's. I mean, that's what you do with redstone, right? That's the redstone. So I'm not sure how that would work, because wouldn't you need like mod or something? Keep going. Keep it going, H-Man. All right, we're gonna keep on going. Okay, so we've got a problem right here. The math is wrong. Let's see if we can understand it a little bit better. All right, let's fix it, you guys. Let's fix it. When we rebuild the chunk. Okay, did that run? Okay, we gotta run it now. Here we go. Thank you for the parts, you guys. Appreciate it. Wait, you don't dislike Java? I know, right? Java? Are you kidding me? Do you want to do Java? No, I don't. You don't want to do Java? No, you're right. I don't. Rust is a great programming language, right? So it's missing the last word there, right? So right here, set wrap. Oh wait, where you had it here. Oh, Rust is a great programming language. And then it says Rust is a great programming, and then it's just gone. The last word is gone. It's just missing. It's straight up missing, and we need it. Check your message, quick fix. Read my message before, thank you. Thank you, Tom. All right, before that, I don't allow any CPUs in Minecraft because it's a lag machine. I didn't know about that. Is it really? YouTube bot that reacts to YouTube, yes. And a bigger shout out to Loons. Yep, all right. We're all sped up now. We got all up to speed. Can you guys see where the problem is? You see where the problem is? I mean, very clearly, it's right here. This is where the problem is. But why? Why is it there? I'm just wondering what the answer is on that side of the picture. So, does this look correct? Number of words. So that gives us 0 to 5, right? So it should give us 5 words. And then when we go to the next chunk, it should be 5 to 10, right? 5 to 10. That should do the trick. Let's reduce this chunk size down to 1 to do some debugging. Let's debug it here. Let's see what it looks like. So we should see a bunch of words here. Here we go. Okay. I really like it when people say good things about Rust. All right, so now that's all inclusive. That looks correct. Right? These are all the words. So we got the outside world is scary. I like staying indoors with lots of blankets. And then, yep. All right, so we got 100% of the data there. That worked. So if we increment this, there we go. Increment port before. No, increment. There we go. Okay. During your interview, you had some data cleaning because they said, well, it's gonna be 60% of your job, unfortunately. So you had to do some data manipulation. Rewrite Minecraft in Rust. Oh, there we go. That's a big effort right there. Kyle, we could do a Minecraft in Rust, but not all of Minecraft. We could do a little bit of it. Like some voxels. Okay. Here we go. Let's look through the words here. Let's see if we got all the words. Rust is a great programming language. So that got all the data that time. The outside world is scary. Let's see here. Let's close this really quick. Vi test. Let's see here. Set wrap. So we can read this a little bit better. All right. The outside world is scary. I like staying indoors with lots of blankets. Is that what that says? Yep. That one's good. I really like it when people say good things about Rust. Oh, see, now that one's missing. So it's like an odd number is wrong. That's one of the problems. Okay. We need to figure out how to solve for that last odd number. Right? So this is where we need to solve that. So the very last number is where we got. Free buff is good. Wait, what's free buff? You should try free buff. It's very handy. What is free buff? Tell me about it. Just tell me about it. I know I could Google it, but I'm just kind of curious about what you guys think. Make clones different. I know, can't tell. Call a clone, but it's a clone, yeah. We could do a clone, but it's not a real clone. Check your message. Free buff. Check my message. All right, here's what we're going to do. We're going to look at all your messages. Okay. Should you try free buff? It's very handy. Check my message. for sending and receiving using device small model BERT. Oh wait, that's the previous stream. Let's go to just this stream. Here we go. Thank you, Tom. I think I got them all. I don't allow any CPU. Yeah, so I basically, yeah, we read them all. Just let me know. All right, if I mess that up. Okay. Use free buffs every day. Oh, it's that good. Okay, we're good to know. So why is it not getting the final word? How do we do this? You'd never call your product a clone? You wouldn't? Yeah, I know. That is kind of... It's not original, right? 7-day streak. Quick fix. No way! What? Are you serious? That's impressive. That's very impressive. Okay. So, let's see here. Chunk, number of words. Why is this off by 1? It's off by 1 when the number of words is odd. So, how do we fix that? How do we fix this? Do you guys know? I know it should be really simple. And it's like a really... kind of a novice. I know it's a no. I know. I feel so silly. I mean, we can't just add 1 here because if we do, then it's going to be wrong. Google free buff. Fine. Google free buff. Since you guys told me. Oh, it's a coding agent. Okay. I use open code. We make coding 100% free, no subscriptions. Free buff CLI. Replaces open code, but open code is also free. You can also use Claude Code for free. I know you can do those. Life-changing, making dream come true. Okay. All right, well, good to know. I've never tried it. I think we should try it at some point, though. I think that would be really good. All right, so we need to figure out this right here. Free buff has no limit. I use open code also. Oh, nice, Bunzupi. Hey, excellent. Yeah, I like open code because it can use very easily the other kinds of models. How do we do this? Yeah, all right, so it's gonna be 5 to 10, right? Or 2 to 4, right? And then 4 to 6, 6 to 8, right? So what if we did this? Can we do that? Is that gonna work? I don't know if that's gonna work or not. Any problems? Okay. So that can't work. All right. Nope. Here we go. Reload our test. About. Yeah, it's always missing the last word, and I do not know how to get the last one. How do we get the very last word? What do we do here? So maybe what I could do is I could say if... I could say -1 otherwise. If... Let's see. Let end equals... They have premium models you can use. Oh, so you can... but they have free models that you can use. All right, nice. So let's keep it free. Using free buff right now. Actually, nice. All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. Let end. Let me see here. How do I want to do this? Basically, I want to put this into -1. I want this to be -1, right? That's what I want. I want it to be -1. Premium models are free, but there's a limit. Oh, got it. Okay. Chunk is a bool. When chunk is equal to number of chunks, right? So what we could do is we could say if we put this in here, then we indent this. I really don't like this solution. I hate this solution so much. I very much dislike this solution. This is like the worst solution ever. I dislike it. But if it works, then at least we're under a better spot here. Here we go. Go. Yep, here we go. And then paste that in there. Okay. So now we've got our sentence. Let me save that. Let's see here. Get our bacon back up and running. Unclosed delimiter. Oh, right. There we go. Okay. Sentence is not available. That's fine. We can fix this. Okay. -1. Why is it not like that? Oh, wait. We can't do that? Cannot apply unary operator. What do you mean? Why not? It's a -1. Can we not do that? We can't do it. Well, how do we get number of words? So I suppose what we could do is instead number of words. There we go. Well, not it's really, so chunk number of words. Yeah, total number of words. So this will be all the words. Okay. Good now or not good? That looks good to me. About Rust. Although there's extra there. This is extra stuff. If chunk is equal to the number of chunks. All right, let's see here. Hold on. Let's redo this here real quick. Okay. Okay. Run. All right, what are we doing here? I am interested in. Sorry, I'm distracted. I got distracted. Is that really what's happening here? Why is it so big? Why is there so much going on there? That's like a bit much. Okay. Rust is a great programming language. Put it all in. Let's see here. Rust is a great programming language. So wait, is this wrong? I very much dislike the solution. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I've got an idea. Okay. Get rid of this, get rid of that. Okay. Re-indent this. And we're just gonna go with this. So this will be our solution for now, but we need to do this. To do fix last word is missing. We'll do that later. Just a little bit later. There we go. All right, perfect. All right. We can delete all this old code that we're not using anymore. We're good to go here. And then we can, so if this is the sentence, we got all of our chunks, we're gonna push into the chunk. We'll say chunks dot push sentence. There we go. Get rid of this. And we're gonna return chunks. Chunks. There we go. Chunks. Perfect. Okay. Done. All right. We're gonna say that's good enough. We're saying it's good enough. Okay. A little bit of cleanup. Perfect. Make a poll about who uses or likes free buff. All right, let's do it. 1 second. How's it going there? Hi from India. Welcome on in. Good to have you here. Happy Friday. All right, so let's end the poll here, and then we're going to create a new poll. Who uses free buff? All right, start. Free buff. The CLI. Do you like it? All right, how about that? Opinions. We're asking for opinions. Okay. Okay. All right, let's see here. Okay. Now that we've got our chunking done, what I want to do is loop over the insert. So let's see, pub async function. We're going to say, what do we want to call this? We want to call this add. We'll call this add document. Add document. And self. We'll call this document, which is and string. There we go. And it's going to return the result. There we go. Excellent. And then I want to run the insert directly. So the chunk happens here. So let's see. Chunks. It's going to be our document. There we go. All right. Okay, where did the error occur at? 1 second. Let's see here. Did I do this wrong? Wait, what's wrong? That looks good to me. Wait, what did I mess up? What did I mess up? Let chunks equals expected. What? Oh wait, no, I just return a Vec of strings. Hold on, Vec of strings. How about we no, it doesn't like that. All right, where is our problem? This looks fine, right? That's not messed up right there. Do you guys see anything wrong? Just curious, why is always the TikTok music? Oh, Harry, because it's Creative Commons. It's free. It's YouTube Studio Music. It's YouTube Studio Music. So it means that I don't have anything to worry about from a licensing perspective. Bro, you got Nerd ASMR going crazy. Hey, Crispy Baggin, good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. That explains a lot. Harry Balls. Yeah, there you go. All right. You can always vote if you used it once. Nice. Okay. So what's wrong with this? Yeah. Why is that broken? It looks good to me. Document. Spell document properly. Okay, fine. See, it says that's the line that's broken. Pub async function. Ampersand. Self. Document string. Returns a result. Usize. All right, hold on. Oh, I didn't return the usize. Oh my goodness. Okay. There we go. I'm being silly. All right, we tried royalty-free music on YouTube. It didn't like it. Oh, I know, right? That's what we're stuck with. You voted and never used free buff at least 5 times. YouTube should allow a little bit more creators, I think. I know, it would be nice. They're restrictive. See, the problem is, like, if I put even one song that has copyright, it pollutes the entire video. The entire video. It's seriously, not just that portion. It does the entire video. They should do something different on that. They should do something different, I think. Okay. So we've got our chunks, our document, and so we could say for chunk in chunks, CHUNCKS. We are going to insert self.insert the chunk, and I think I need to do an ampersand. All right, that does the trick there. And then we don't even need to. Oh wait, no, we do here though. Let me say question mark. How about this? The operator cannot be applied to type future. Oh wait. There we go. All right. Okay, one. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Okay. So this looks good. Instead of our main function executing insert directly, I'm going to block that. So it's no longer a public function. There's only an add document. So I should save this and I get an error immediately. If I go into main, insert will be converted into add document. Green. There we go. All right. They should mute the music in only that part. I know, right? Quick fix. I know. That's crazy. You should create copyright detector that mutes the music only and only in that part. So good news is they do have that, but that's for the post video. For the live stream, I can't change that. It's done for because they already recorded it. But there is an ability in YouTube Studio to mute out the segment, or it keeps my speech going and it just removes the song. The only problem is if I have more than 2 songs, basically they don't let you do any more. They limit the number of songs that you can remove. So it's basically a pain, and it takes days to do that. So I could stream using licensed music, but then I have to go back and edit it. The stream is done. I can't fix it. So they take everything from the stream. And then after that, the recording, the VOD, I can go back and edit the VOD, but then that takes a long time. That takes like a lot of my time to do that. It would be nice if it was automatic. It would be so nice if it was automatic. Okay. So we got your size, you guys. We've got our doc. We're adding the doc, and I think we did it. I think we achieved our objective. There we go. Right there. Looking good. Although, hold on. Hold the phone. Wait. Are we getting nothing back now? Oh, wait, that's a problem. Hey, wait a second. That seems like a problem to me. One moment. Hey, hold on. Why that no work? That should work. Maybe a software that skips any music that's copyrighted. Right? I know, that would be great. That would be great if that existed. Okay, so this part's not working. Let's see here. We're almost there, you guys. We're almost there. Okay. Very close. Why don't we make that? How do you make that? Like, it's too late. I can either play the song on stream and get copyrighted. I get the copyright claim and it's done, and there's no way to fix that. Right? The only thing I can do is not play the song on the stream. All right? That's it. That's all I could do. Is just not play it all. Nice soundtrack, Ox. No, yeah, it's a pretty good one. I think it's pretty good. So I went through all of YouTube's music, all of their Creative Commons music, and I pulled out my favorite songs because they have a lot of songs. So I pulled out. There's about 101 songs that I have on here. Let's see. Get the current playing media. If it detects, instantly skip and hope it works. Well then, sure. I mean, I could build that, but then we wouldn't be playing copyrighted music at all, right? It just would never play. It would never play. Plus, I don't know if I would like the song or not. Like, would that work? I don't know. Hold on. Let's see here. Run. Nothing returns. Okay. So we've got a problem here. All right. So is it happening here? Print ln. Maybe our debugger just, hey. All right. 1 second. Yeah, exactly. We got the bass going. We got the bass going here. All right. So 1 second. So I think what's happening is print ln is we are seeing a duplicate. That's what we're doing. I think our hash function needs to be different. Let's try that. Right there. Any duplicates? Did we get it? Oh, wait. I don't see that. That's actually not happening. What if we rerun it? Oh, if that works there, okay. Hey, Mr. Blum, happy Friday. Good to see you. Erdem, welcome on in. Good to have you here. All right. So that is working. It is inserting, but it's not pulling the text anymore. Is it not really? It's just not. 5. Okay. Let's try this again. Okay. Here we go. Run test. Okay. See, it's not returning anything. However, the good news is it's in the database because you can see that the duplicate comes back. So all we have to do is figure out why the data isn't being... Oh! Because it's not matching. Got it. Okay. So let's do like more than 5. We were doing 5 for debugging, so let's say 200 here. Okay. So that should do the trick right there. Try that. Okay. Still nothing? Weird. Huh. Weird. Very weird. Nothing's coming back. Chunk. Alright, so what if we just did self.insert document. And then we hide everything else. There we go. No, we gotta keep that. Okay. Okay. Rerun this. Oh, it's also not working there anymore. Okay. So what happened? All right, we got to do some debugging, guys. It's broken. We got to fix it. All right, this will be like the thing that we got to do today. Step-by-step, the method you use to AI work. Tell me your step-by-step method to use AI for work. I open up my terminal window. I open up Claude Code. I type in, hey, I want you to look at this file right here. I give it the specific file, and I want you to edit it like this. And then I submit it, and then I go off and do the next one. Like, look at this file. I want you to edit it like this. And I go to the next one. Look at this file, edit it, and go like this. And I very short, I do not use markdown files. I do not add extra context. I only point the code editor to the file directly. And then I say, do this work. And it always works 100% of the time. It doesn't hallucinate. It doesn't do extra work. It does exactly what I want. And every time that works perfectly. How to get a job? Obvious. Let's see here. So my recommendation is you want to talk with people who are doing adjacent roles that you're looking for and not the actual role you're looking for. Because if you're trying to get a job as an engineer, you can't get one. You're done. You won't. I mean, unless you're very, very lucky. Very lucky. So what you want to do is either look for a support role or an adjacent role that can be a foot in the door, right, into the company, and then continue to be a software engineer on the side, on your own, and do the job at the company, and then eventually try to upgrade yourself. Because now you're getting workplace experience. If the company doesn't give you a job of an engineer in the next year or two, then you can try again at another company. And you have to keep doing that for a few years. Keep going. More next year. Oh, it's 5 years? Okay, got to keep going. Don't give up. Got to keep going. So that's the answer. It's actually pretty straightforward. It works. It does the trick. Okay, so we see here. Let's see. Rerun the code. Okay. So is our duplicate detection's not working anymore either, is it? Yeah, weird. Okay. That is very weird. Very weird. Let's bring this back. Rerun this. Okay, test again. Interesting. Interesting. Let's see here. Why is that not good here? Huh. All right. All right. So we need to figure out where we went wrong. Where did we go wrong? What did we do? What did we make it? How did we break it? Let's see here. Redo. Await. Okay. Save that. Run. Load. Okay, so we must have broken it somewhere else. All right, let's keep going. All right, undo all of this. Maybe it was our main file that we did it weird. Here. Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of this here. Redo. Undo. All right. Okay. Open up our main file again. Look for add document. Insert. Reload. See if we can fix it. Okay. There. Now it's back. All right. We got it back. Okay. So what did we break? Pubnova is the OG. I sent message and it worked. The fast you ever seen. Oh, hey, that's great to hear. You didn't get a job that you don't get a job is hard. It's hard. It is very hard. This is very challenging. You got it. Okay. All right. So now we've got back to where we needed to make it work here. So was this the problem all along? Let's see here. Hits. You don't get a job is hits. Actually, I don't know what you're saying there. Okay, so let me see here. I want remove. Okay, so what did we do here? Check duplicate. Yes. So it's actually working now, which is great. You don't get a job hits hard. You don't get a job hits hard. Oh, it is hard. Yes. It is a challenge. It is. You know you got it. It's definitely a challenge. So where did we go wrong in here? So right here, undo, redo. Looks good. Okay. So we're doing add document. Looks good here. All right. So let's redo all of this. Okay. So this is 200. Okay. Bring this back down over here. We do an add document, which is fine. Let me go async, pub async. Okay, let's see if this still works. Run. Okay, good. All right, excellent. So the problem occurs in this. So can we do an add document. All right, so it is an add document here. All right, insert. Let's try this again. Run, good. Yep. Save. Okay. Oh, see, now it's broken. All right. Why did that break? Where did it break at? Here. Go back to insert. Reload. Good. Okay. Back to good. And the problem is right here. This is the problem. However, this is very weird because that should be fine because this is an and string. So that should perfectly work fine. So this is just a pass through. That should be perfectly fine. All right, add document. Save. Run. Yeah, see now it's broken. So what is causing this to not work? Oh, I know. I see it. Okay. All right. It's really silly. Now it'll be good. Okay. All right. That's all it was. That's all it was. It was really silly. All right. Good. Okay. Perfect. Okay. All right. So let's bring back our chunks. Here we go. See if we can get this working again. Good. It should just be perfectly fine. All right. It's not working now. Let's see here. Let's bring this back over here. I downloaded FL Studio music software. I'll make some simple music as a side project. Ooh, nice, Kyle. All right. Check Discord daily messages with Pubna, by the way. All right. Daily, you said? How do you do this? Day 3, censorship. Your message was blocked for violating content rules. Day 3 Pubnub integration. Oh, nice! Hey, you added blocking. Oh, that's great. Hey, quick fix. That's a really good feature. Day 2. Yep, I saw this. Day 2. Day 3. Hey, that's good progress. Very nice, quick fix. That's so cool. Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Delivered. 1 second. Let me check my messages really quick, you guys. All right. Order has been delivered. Okay. All right. Good to know. All right. There's another one. Success. Let me do party popper here. Perfect. Nice. Quick fix. That's great to see. Let's see here. All right, you guys. So you can use Strudel CC or Tidal Cycles or other things like this to literally code your music. All right, I remember that. Strudel CC. Yeah, you can literally code the music in your terminal. I've seen it. It's really neat. You use XFIS and KDE Plasma. Wait, did you really? You used XFIS? I don't know very many people have used XFIS. That is really neat. Okay. All right, you guys. The plan for the rest of today is I'm going to figure out why this is failing. I'm going to see what's weird about this because it's very weird. I'm going to see why it's failing. Use MIDI. All right, I remember the MIDI. That's so OG. All right, let's get this working again, and then we'll do Rust is a great program. All right, perfect. Okay. So, one thing at a time here. Here we go. Test. Looks good. Okay. So, let's try this. Okay, perfect. And chunk. Oh, you know what? I think... Hold on. DBG chunk. It's gonna be empty? Is that what's going on? You think that's why it's broken? Let's try this. Where's our debug at? Why didn't that print? That didn't even print. Where's it at? Oh, there's 0 chunks. Is that why? That's why. Oh, I know where the bug is. It's right here. +1. Right here. There we go. How about that? Okay. I think that's what we needed to do. All right, did we fix it? Out of range. Okay. That's better. At least we got something better. Range index 200, out of range for slice length 11. Why didn't we? Oh, good. Okay. Okay. I like that. All right. That is, at least we got there. Okay. So I see what the deal is. All right. Perfect. All right. Now I'm happy. I like this. This is great. So now I know what the problem is. All right. We can add all the remaining. So we need to do one more remaining at the end. So instead of doing a +1, right, we do all the chunks as is, right? We grab all the chunks. Then we need to grab the last chunk. The last chunk based on the number of words, total. The total number of words. So how do we do that? You couldn't really do KDE or anything fancy like that because I had an AMD Athlon. I remember the Athlons. Whoa. Dedicated graphics. No dedicated graphics. Whoa, that's crazy. Exos was your first desktop environment I used. Oh, Exfis. Yeah, I loved Exfis. I liked how clean and simple it was. It was so good. It was fast. Steven, can you help me get a premium feature mobile push notifications? Sure. Absolutely. We'll talk after stream, okay? Later today. It'll have to be later today. As soon as I get done with stream, I have to go and do a bunch of things. But afterward, I can help. Yes is the answer. Absolutely. Okay, sounds good. All right. So I need to do a final chunk push. So the final chunk push. So let's do this right here. One more final chunk push. Here we go. We're going to be the number of chunks. How do we do this? Let's see. Number of chunks +1, right? Plus number of chunks. And then we do the, what do you call this? The total number of words. Number of words. Here we go. Like that. Okay. I think that's our answer. Like this. Here we go. Wait, no. Like that. Okay. Here we go. Okay. You look awesome. Hey, Prince Danny. Good to see you. Welcome on in. Happy Friday. Good to have you here. We're fixing our chunking algorithm really quick. We need to do one last chunk. We need to do the end. We need the full number of words. So we get our number of words. And then we need our number of chunks times 1, which is going to give us the final depth right there. Steven is blushing. Bunzoopy, yeah. Thank you. All right. So I'm going to put this on one line really quick so it's a little easier to deal with. All right. All right, there we go. So I think that should work. All right, it said it's green. It said it's green. And now we shouldn't have any index out of error warnings when we do this. Let's do a run. Right there. Look at that. I really like it. People and say good things about Rust. It's a chunk, but it didn't return anything. At least we got the chunks. All right, so chunk, Rust. Okay. So now we need to make sure that it returns something. That's what we got to do. Got to make sure it returns something. Line 101 on the database right here. 101. Okay. Oh, we didn't int. That's why. Because we didn't actually insert it. Here we go. Done. Easy. All right. Success. Hey, there we go. We did it. Oh, hey. Woo. Hey, Prince Danny. We did it. It only took a little bit of effort. All right, so we added chunking. It should have been a lot easier. It should have been a lot easier. All right, hey, Potty Poppers, we did it. All right, we deserve a green check mark right here. We did it, you guys, right there. All right, so tomorrow we'll probably do some Turbovec. I think I'll be playing some Turbovec. Your profile picture says it all. Oh, wait, does it? Does it say that? Does it? Okay. So we added our chunking. Success. Data is returning from the database. We got our context. We've got our full text search. We got our ranking with BM25. Now all we have to do is add in our vectors. Right? We got to add our vectors. Add some vector search in there. All right. So we'll plan that for tomorrow. All right. So we did have. So if you guys are still here, I don't know how many people are still here. If you're still here, wow. Okay. That's a new. All right. We had a thing where we started at the beginning of the stream that we would answer any questions that you guys had. You're here. Bunzeep is here. All right. Quick fix. If you have any questions, let me know. We're kind of like doing a Q&A, although there's only a few people here, so you guys kind of already know everything. Sergio here too. All right. Otherwise, we're gonna probably wrap up. We'll wrap up for today. 9. Wow. Hey. All right. There we go. Making our way, you guys. All right, so the plan is if you have any questions, be happy to answer. However, there's only 9 people here. So if that's the case, I'm pretty sure you guys already know everything. So I'm going to commit this really here. Let's commit this. All right, let's commit really quick. Get status, get add, get commit AM. All right, so we added document chunking. All right, there we go. Push to main, done, boom. You have a question, Sergio? All right, what do you got? What's your question? What do you think about the thesis of the Theseus operating system? It was a research operating system that wrapped up a few years ago. So, right, was that the ship of Theseus where if you have an original ship, but then you slowly replace one board of the ship every day or so, right? To keep it repaired. Is it the same ship as it was originally after you replaced all the boards, or is it a brand new ship? It's technically a brand new ship, right? I don't know about Theseus otherwise. How would I offload the large language model? You mean to another device? What do you mean offload? Because you could take a large language model that you're running locally and then move it over to another device. You can use Ollama. Ollama starts a server automatically on that device. And all you have to do is route your IP over that device and use the completion API. You just came in, no idea what happened. Grunkle Stanley, good to have you here. All right, we got some people in here. Good to have you guys here. So we just did how to start a project. Draw out your plan, right? So this is what we did. I'll show you what we did. We started with an empty screen. There's nothing here. Hey, look, there's nothing here. Then what you want to do is you want to type out what your objective is. So we wanted to build a RAG engine, right? We wanted to say what the user input was, the user prompt. What is the restricted large language models that we cannot use due to compliance, right? So that was the user input. And then we started designing the system. What components we need? We needed a bunch of components. What did it look like when we ran it through our system? So we drew it out, basically. We drew it out. It's kind of like pseudocode. You start with pseudocode and then you build your project from there. Oh, llama. All right. Good to have you here. Oh, wait, yeah, I know. I see how it goes. Well, we do got to wrap up. So let me see if you have any other questions. It was showed that instead of typically ring separation between kernels and user space, you could use the Rust type system for memory privacy while running the entire operating system as ring 0. All right. Good to have you guys here. Yep, we're gonna wrap up though. Let's see here. 9 now. I know, quick fix. It'll probably take us a while. So the plan is we'll be streaming every day. We'll be coding every day. And we will see how it... Bye, everyone. Have a beautiful day. Sergio, yep. Good to see you guys. The plan is we'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing Minecraft later in the day. Tomorrow we'll continue with the RAG engine. We'll be making it better, stronger, faster. We'll be finishing... I think we're doing a vectors next, right? We're doing vectors next. Bye, everybody. 8 now. Yep. All right. Good to see you guys. Have a good rest of your day. See you guys tomorrow. We'll be back. More Retrieval Augmented Generation tomorrow, and we'll be doing our Rust. Advice for data structures and algorithms. Start simple. Start with C. C is if you really want DSAs, you want to use C. Build them in C, right? You want to build in C. See you later. All right, good to see you. C is because running any part of the kernel, although it didn't really have a kernel, and hot swap without a reboot. Oh, no way! All right, 0 any second now. All right, obviously, all right, bye everybody. Have a good rest of your day. See you tomorrow. Bye everybody.